Johnson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. We'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
12.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
17 yards.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
21-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
24.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
In motion comes Thomas. On 1st down, Lawrence. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Lion, go. Hey, Soko, hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebackers.
Lawrence's pass intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
12. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's going to get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A first catch there for Chase. And he's got a first down to go with it.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's get set. 11, MT. What?
Burrow to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Trayvon Walker, the former first overall pick, in there for the sack.
1-1, ready?
3rd and long.
Gun. Stop. Right 80. 11, mighty. Stop.
Burrow now. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. To the sideline, he's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in, and they convert on 4th down. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Each quarterback picked off in that turnover-filled first quarter. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big connection with Burrow and Higgins. 37 yards.
12. Here we go. Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Upper very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he can make something happen with his legs, but the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made either way.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Gun. Stop.
Burrow throwing on 4th down. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Ja'Marr Chase. Touchdown, Bengals.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, and you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Lisa 24. Done. That's on. Sink right.
A first down throw for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Burrow. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
1-1, ready?
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals move out on top. 14-0.
14. Jaguars nothing. McPherson to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. A short one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
first and 10 here now at the 38.
Hey, go.
And in motion is Brown. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. Oh, but this is going to backfire on them. It is intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Turner. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And we'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop. Third, they need 8. They go play action for Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. First and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Rip, 23. Son. Hey, kill.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Again, working deep downfield. Brenton Strange was his intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
Jordan battled there defensively.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Stop. 13, Luke.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Open man downfield. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. And so much for a nice game through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and it's...
And the pressure, too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So instead of playing safe, the defense brings the heat, bring the quarterback down, and they'll walk off the field with 2 points.
In this situation, Mike, as an offense, you have to be prepared for the blitz. You know the defense smells blood. They want to come get you in the end zone and get 2 points, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Hey. Soka, hot. Here we go, son.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. It's second down.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. They'll try again here, second and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, tomato. Hot.
Throwing is Lawrence. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. pick by Demetrius Knight.
Lawrence's pass. Intercepted. The Bengals take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On one, right? Here we go. 180. Shot.
On first down, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Shot.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Throw here's down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Has caught Gesicki on the right. Big strides. Look at him go. And he will get into the end zone. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Here's the 24. Hey, Ginger.
Here's Lawrence. Left side, caught by Hunter.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Second down, Lawrence. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Stop. Wasn't at it. Hey, I'm gun.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 10. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Hey, kill.
The drive begins with a carry from ETN. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Hey.
To throw is Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
3rd and 7.
Red on red. John, this one's hot.
In motion is Hunter.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
They're on the 16-yard line.
Gun.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. He'll get this out to the left flat.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
2nd down, Burrow. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play that make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one batted away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Brown. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Burrow. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
Here we go.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by Eric Murray. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
13, Luke. Luke. Hey, kill.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Go, let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll swing that out wide, and he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Winger. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So in this last possession, Mike, they take the ball away, and they do it from playing cover 3 defense. So what that means is there's 3 deep players. There's 2 corners and a safety. They divide the field into thirds, and everybody else underneath is just looking at the quarterback. Straight zone coverage, played perfectly, leads to a big takeaway.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and
11, mighty.
At the 34-yard
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Foye Oluokun.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt.
Lawrence's pass.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
On red.
In motion comes Thomas. On 1st down, Lawrence. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jordan
misses pass.
Well, this game's kind of turned into a rock fight. They're just kind of throwing the ball back and forth to each other, and now everyone just needs to take a deep breath. Settle in, get a couple first downs, and just realize, all right, we're going to do some things on defense to give ourselves a chance. Now we got to maintain possession of the ball on offense and go get some points.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter. But time has expired, and the third has come to an end.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for the Bengals.
To throw is Burrow. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Hey, Lion. Safe. On. This one's on.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got him. Demetrius Knight. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, go. Here we go. Hey, Ginger.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Go. Let's go. Lisa 24. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 32-yard line.
12. Here we go. Stop. Ready? Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
It's
A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
Here we go.
10 at the 15-yard line.
Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked up by Foye Aluakon. He works free. Right side. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Jaguars. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
11, gun.
They'll drop the throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and
11.
that's what happens.
Burrow here on second down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That one's down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
He'll try again here. It's second and 10.
Let's go. Hey, so, all right, here we go. It's a hunt. Sink right. Hey, kill. Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
Now Lawrence. That's complete to ETN. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Great job.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Hey, kill. 11, Agate. Silver.
Now here's Lawrence. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Easy.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
On 2. Here's first down.
11, Thomas.
Now, Burrow. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Open left side is Gesicki. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 17 yards on that connection. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow to throw. He's got Gesicki open down the field. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
On one, ready?
2 timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's first and 10.
Right 80, 11, 9.
Throwing is Burrow. On the move left. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Another try, second
11,
and 10.
Gun.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
The defense. Jaguars. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long.